but today's episode we're delving into the world of someone who doesn't just speak, he commands. He's a lawyer who turns the courtroom to a stage, an actor who knows how to flip and switch the script, an MC ordained by royalty, and a brand every brand wants to work with. From the palace of the Oni of Ife to the glitz and glamour of Nollywood, who is the Yinka Salau? Buckle up because we are about to find out. Like I said, this is not your typical interview. This is the blunt cut, where the conversations are real, raw, emotional, and revealing. Welcome. But before we go into the details of today's power-packed episode, we're going to go on a short break, and when we're right back, trust me, I'm going to indulge in some very, very interesting conversations. Welcome back to the show. Like I said, we have somebody in the studio that is interesting. This episode is going to blow your mind. It's going to wow you. He's a lawyer, he's an MC, he's a brand influencer. What else? A lawyer, the jack of literally all trades. The Yinka Salau. Welcome to the building. Yo, what's up? How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
How you feeling? Are you happy to be here? Me, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, very happy.
Okay, because this is not like the regular interviews that you've been to. This one, we're going to, scratch away the surface. We're going to delve into. We're coming to your world, though. This is you. We're here for you.
I'm here for you as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
I love the package. When I entered the chicken and chips, the azu, the everything,
Okay, so moving on. I know you studied law at the Obafemi
Awolowo University. The best university all over the world.
Please. What do you take University of Ilorin for?
No, it sounds familiar. Is it here in Nigeria?
So you went to the University of
Awolowo University,
I know.
Obama University, the south of the Niger rivers, the pride of the West, Jerusalem of Aluta, Mecca of sex.
All these things not too much for. I
will enter. You know the people that are from Ibeja.
You know the people that finish for University of Ilorin.
Thank God.
Femi Adebayo. Don't play. Please don't play. Okay, let's talk about that.
Let's just leave that. You can't compare. It's even an insult to be comparing an elephant to a frog. Let's just speak another topic.
Okay, so you graduated from Obafemi Awolowo University. You also have your master's there. You studied law, but now you're acting. How? Why? When?
Okay, I studied law while acting is a passion. It's a talent that is inside. It's been there. I've been able to ability again. So I didn't look for that. That one looked for me. So law, I looked for law. So that's the difference.
So your passion.
I did 9 to 5.
Yeah.
There was some people don't close the 5 because it's like your office. I'm sure you don't close. You close like 10 as a media house, So but really litigation is not. Most people believe that as a lawyer you have to wear a gown and wig and go to court. That's just a department in law. That's litigation. It's called litigation. So right from day one, litigation is already my thing. Like I've not even solved my problem. Not to talk of now going out to solve. I know they get paid fine, but it's not really my thing. Even if I'm going to practice at all, it's going to be like more of maybe office work, the paperwork and go. So they have departments where they do research for the people that are going for the litigation. I would rather do that than the litigation part.
There are different aspects of this entertainment law, there's corporate law. So if you were to be a lawyer now, what branch of law would you have focus?
Maybe the intellectual part. There's intellectual law, yes.
Why? I was thinking you go with entertainment.
That's entertainment.
Still entertainment. I thought like you have like different branches.
No, intellectual property, all this piracy and co. So we come out to like defend or represent anybody that has been like cheated or like that. Yeah, that's entertainment related. Yeah.
Okay, so how did your parents now react now to your?
Yeah, they right from day one. I've been acting since I was in secondary school, so it was not new to them. But they were just particular about me finishing school.
Typical
Yeah,
parents.
just finish school and do whatever you want, and I overfinished it.
So now that
I was working with Matrix and RGB. I'm not supposed to mention it. A petrol station, an oil company. Let me just put it that way. I was working at their head office as the HR manager, and they were paying good money, but I was not getting that fulfillment. Yeah. So after some time, I had to leave. So that's not money. It's not about.
So that means to you, passion outweighs profit.
It's living life. I want to look back when I'm old or when I go, or I want to look back and say, okay, I enjoyed life. I did what made me happy. Not that I worked for someone throughout my lifetime and they have time for myself or my family, or for God. Nah.
You sound like someone that does not like 9 to 5.
Not at all.
Why?
I tried it. I was with I've tried it several. Well, it was not.
You like the
I like the boss thing. I just don't. It's not about the boss thing too. I just don't like to be. I feel I'm a boss myself. I feel like the boss. I'm very humble, very very humble. Whoever, I don't want to know, even the smallest people. All these guys now that are making waves all over the place, they used to be my guys, like boys, like for example, Asake. I've gotten jobs for Asake, several jobs. Yemohlee, you know where you go.
Yeah.
I've gotten jobs. I've given Yemohlee some. Man, I'm not
here's the short way.
you know when I finished 2006. I finished from OAU 2006. Then I came back to do my masters like 2010, 11. That was when these guys were in school. Maybe they just entered school. They were in part 2. So then I was already in the entertainment. So they used to see me like one big boss. So supposing I was not seeing doing big boss for them, I didn't know their tomorrow. Now they're doing very well.
Yeah.
They're even bigger than me. I'm just Asake with me. See.
But they're two different fields. Like you can act.
No, it doesn't matter. But they're doing very. Even Kumi used to call me daddy, school daddy. Then back then, Kumi was washing up.
Yeah.
Kumi is doing very very well now. So I never took all those people for granted.
Not small.
Yeah, so Arole finished from OAU. All of them because then I was already in the entertainment industry and I came back for masters. So they were doing they were undergraduates. You get so they were saying me like, but now everybody same level. Yeah. So Arole, MC Simba, Yemohlee, Zamora, MC Lively, Shanks.
Yeah, Shanks went to
Kumi, a lot of them, like MC Rio, they all doing very well.
Now you just mentioned Asake and Yemohlee. You said you gave them jobs and all of that.
While in school.
While in school.
When they were
in school, while they're still coming up and all
yes.
of that. So are you guys still close? Do you still maintain contact with them? Did they recognize you? They know you?
Yeah, you know Asake is very big now. Now, before he became international, we used to talk very well. We used to chat. I even had a show back then, 2019, in OAU. We discovered some talent. OAU got talent. We brought him down.
Wow.
He didn't even charge me. It was just his fuel that I did, and it was like, okay, Egmont, don't worry, I will support you too. Yemohlee came down. We had Yemohlee show. All of them. Yemi finished from Ife too. Zamora was there. MC Lively was there. A lot of them came. Arole was there. A lot of them came down, you get. But when he joined the management, I think things kind of changed. Not because he wanted to be proud or anything, but I think they have their rules and regulations, all these management things, they have their rules and regulations. Maybe they change numbers. I discovered I could not reach him like that on WhatsApp again. Even on his Instagram, I discovered that some of the messages, all our chats were not like there again. The way they brand and the package.
Yeah.
So he himself, I know if he sees me now, he will recognize. Like he will recognize me and he will do normal. But it's now to see him. Even my one of my mentors, that's Muideen Oladapo, Lala. Lala was one of the people that initiated him coming down to OAU, leaving OAU as well, because then when he came to OAU, by the time he was graduating, he was a local champion. He was everywhere in OAU. Any show like that, you see Asake. You get, but Lala was like, no, yeah, Maboleko. you are meant for something bigger, you know. Then while in OAU, he met the Yemohlee, met a lot of other people. So when he got back to Lagos, he was able to like flow with them. One thing led to the other, and met Olamide, and the story changed. So even Lala could not reach him for some time. Till maybe I think one of the shows, they now jammed at one of the shows outside the country. And when he saw Lala, he jumped, like he lost the old steez, the old packaging. Do you understand? That's the kind of person Asake is. Same for Yemohlee too. I still, with myself and Yemohlee, I want us, this guy, we still talk like once in a while, you know, but I don't blame them. Everybody's busy. Do you get? Yeah, everybody's busy. So once in a while, when they have time, we still like talk. Yemohlee is not under any management. It's his own management. So we still talk once in a while.
So you mentioned Lala now. You said he's your mentor.
One of my mentors.
One of your mentors, and also he helped.
Lala did something. You know, I grew up in Ife. Like, because my parents were retired now, lecturers there. You know, it was not easy to be coming down to Lagos to shoot, then go back to school. You know, I think my first movie was 2004 with Mommy Bookie Wright. She came down to Ife to do audition, and she shot the movie Dugbe Tobo in OU campus. That was why I got the chance. I used to do stage play before with the likes of Jimmy Sholanke, the late Jimmy Sholanke, Daddy, then Kola Oyewa, they were all lecturers there. So it really helped me. I learned a lot through them. You know, there's no how you work under the direction of people like that you will not live with great knowledge. So I learned a lot of things, you know, working under them. So that was stage until when Bookie Wright came to do audition, and I was given a sub lead, and they even paid me well then. That was like 2004. Then. So after that time, she brought me back. She called me for another job. That was Bookie Wright in Lagos. Then I met one or two other people. Then from there, I was doing maybe there's something about our industry. If they're not very sure of if it's not an audition, if it's just a normal casting, if they're not sure of your ability, because they are putting money into this production and they want to make their money back, but they've not seen this person act like that before. Do you get? They're not sure of the ability, capability of this person. They are always skeptical in risking casting you for a major role or sub-lead. So it happened to me after that. Bookie Wright saw me and she was convinced, but other people didn't really see me. So I was just getting like few scenes, like 4 scenes, 5 scenes. So the person that God now used to bring me out totally was now Lala. Even then, you know, Lala is like a military man in a civilian clothes. That's Lala for you. So he came back to Ife to study. I think he should be like going to 50 when he came back to study drama. With, I think maybe it was him and the daughter were like in dramatic art when he came to study. So it was there. Even when he was there, he was still shooting, producing some movies. So he was supposed to produce 66, one movie back then. I think it was like 2013 or so, thereabout. He was going to shoot 66, and he saw me in Ife. I was doing one of my masters then. And I was like, this guy, you're an actor now, what's up? I was like, okay, we're discouraging, but I can't share there. Don't worry, I have a movie coming up and you play the lead. This is the script. And I was like, are you sure? Then I think he was shooting for a marketer. The marketer didn't accept at first. Don't want to mention any more of that. Danny, but boy, if I go by me, if I power anything one more. They were going to give me lead, the 66. My character was 66. The whole movie was all about me. So the marketer was like, it's a big risk. Lala was like, don't worry, this is a person. He said that you use this person, no, I'm not directing. Okay, it was Uncle Funshi Adelo that directed, but he coordinated. But you have to use this person. At the point, the marketer had to like accept, and I killed it. He even overmade his money. I killed it. That was what even brought me out. Like a lot of people saw that 66 then, and they were like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" Then from there, he casted me for some lead in Omo University too. A lot of movies like that. was just giving me lead. And there's not how you do lead. You've already broken that fear from other producers, because once they start seeing you taking lead, they'll be like, so you can do it.
Yes.
Let me call him to come and do my lead. So that was how it started.
So if you have to mention like the names that of people in the industry that have like contributed to your career, Lala should be topping the list.
Yeah, Lala is number one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So your audition with Bookie Rights, that was in 2004, yeah? How did that like change the trajectory of your life as your career? Because you said you were doing stage before you had to move to screen.
Yeah. I was looking for an
Yeah.
opportunity to feature in a movie, and that came. You get, and that was it. It started from there. At least it opened the door into the movie part of me. Yes.
So I think that's where your career as an actor began professionally.
Yes.
So how have you been doing
The
it?
stage plays were professional, so they were doing
But were they
that,
televised? Your stage plays?
No,
Or were they just for
most stage plays they don't televise. But they were big. You had, you should be familiar with Auntie Toyin Bifari. That's the costumier for all this Anikulapo. She was nominated. Yeah, she was nominated for best
costume design.
Costume design in the
Last MVC.
just finished MVC. Yeah, so she was one of the actors in the stage plays. So they were not like small stage plays, like just some students. But because of my height and my build, so they paired me up. They casted me with all these big men, of course. So I think stage play is still part of acting.
Yeah,
and they were professional. They were like done professionally. So I think the stage play too. We should start from the stage play then. But movie part, it was the Bookie Rights movie.
That was your big break. So we're still on the show with the Yinka Salau. So if you've missed the previous conversations that we had, it's still time for you to catch up. Now, moving on, the Royal MC.
I say that again.
You are, how do I even quantify who you are right now? Jack of all trades is still little. You're very, very versatile, because how did you go from, studying law, then meeting Bookie Rights, and then you're now the MC to the Oni of Ife?
People mix this thing up, like they feel, okay, because you're an actor, you should be able to do MC, or because you're an on-air personality, you should be able to do an MC. There are three different things actually. Acting is acting. Talking and coordinating events. Can you control the timing? Can you coordinate people? Do you know when to say one thing or the other? Yeah, so it's very technical. It's not acting is acting while on air is on air. Don't let's mix it up. I started as an MC actually. So then over time, it's still passion, entertainment as a whole. So over time, I started acting as well, the stage one. Then I told you how I got into this movie as well. Then I was doing my MC gig all over the world actually, not restricted to Nigeria. I've done in Ghana, I've done in Dubai, I've done in South Africa, I've done in there was a time I was supposed to do in America, but it didn't work out because of this visa thing. So I feel I'm an international MC aside from the Royal MC. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play.
Yeah, don't play.
Hey.
Okay. So something about you mentioned Oni of Ife the other time, and Oni lo pe beye life idalale gara. Because that name is heavy. If we're going to call Oni, we call him with swags, with all. Alaka ọmọ àpárá, jìgbìnì bí àtàkùn, olórí aládé gbogbo, ọlọ́fin àdìmúlà, àrólé oòdùà, ọ̀lẹ́wà lówó, ọba tó ń ṣe fónílé tó tún ṣe fàlejò. Ọ̀jájá tó fìdí ọ̀tẹ̀ jalẹ̀ nọlẹ̀ sọlẹ̀ gbalẹ̀. Ọ̀ní of Ife, Ọ̀jájá ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, aláyélúwà, Ọ̀ní Adéyẹyè Babátúndé Àkàndé ẹni ìtàn. Ògúnwùsì. Ẹ bá mi sọ pé kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí.
Ìyá Ṣẹ̀rálẹ̀ ọba Ìkẹ́. The present Oni is a very, very unique man. He's a very, very accommodating man. He's a very, I don't know how to describe him. He's aside from being the Oni, the king himself, his person is just unique. He's one in a billion. Like he can give himself for anybody. Like people always say, he goes out a lot and blah 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 blah. He doesn't see. He's an extrovert, one. But aside from that, he just wants to help. He just wants to be part of your life. He just wants to support you, no matter who you are, whether you're young or you're a lady. That is his person.
Being the royal MC to the Orisha.
I really would do that.
Yeah. What edge do you have above other MCs? Because you're not small. Like,
I don't know. Like the person I'm working for is not even is not allowing the title to get into him. So why should I not allow when the MC get into me? I'm just my normal self. Ask anybody. I'm the most humble anybody that you can.
You're not humble when you were saying, "Oh, you is the."
No, I was. See, what is it? Sorry. The thing is, there are some things that you don't even argue about. It's obvious. So when you're talking about obvious, let's just leave it the way it is. Not like
that's you not being humble.
That's the reality. That's the fact.
Humble.
I'm just telling you the fact. Fact the most of where it's just like saying you're a girl. Like I'm a girl. I'm not a girl. I'm a guy. I will defend it anytime. So when you say, "Oh, you Lord," oh God, oh you bow now.
Now you've been in Nollywood for how long? 20 years. I mean, your last interview, you said you've been
2004.
So
that's
yes,
like
20 years. Yes. What is one rumor that you've heard about yourself and you're like, this one shocked me?
People tend to talk. Okay. I think people tend to talk, but I don't even see it as rumor. I just move on. Because the thing is, when they talk about your relevance, it's people that are relevant they talk about. So
yes.
I just feel, okay, fine, at least they're noticing me.
And I even think for your business, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
So if someone's talking about you, it's another way of like you putting your name and yourself out there.
You can get your publicity like a positive publicity or negative in a negative way, But I think I prefer to get publicized the positive with positive things, and some people blow through negative rumors and stuff. But I don't think I would want that. You get, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's one thing that you think fame has deprived you of?
Hey, you don't know me. Me, I'm a very free person. I can still take Maruwa. I can still take bike. I still go to a full market. That very clumsy, choky. You know that Adeniji Abalende.
Yeah.
I will enter bus. I will put mask. Sometimes I don't even use mask. Then the people like, we know you. I'll be like, I'm going to the market to buy things for my kids.
A lot of people are like, they can't go to the market, they can't shop, they can't go to the public. Some people go as far as even employing, mopos, policemen, just to...
But it's just that when I go, people sometimes, we are human, so they don't understand what you're going through. I might not just be too very comfortable at that particular time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going through some stuff, but they don't want to know. They will still want to play with you. They feel everything is moving. Yeah, but sometimes really I'm not just in the mood.
It's really weird to see somebody that is watching your screen in person. I mean, they will like have excitement.
They will come, they want to take pictures. There's sometimes these people that want to take picture, man, I don't want to go into details. But they might not just be very okay. They will just come and put the armpit on your, oh God damn it. After spending time to put Pev, look good and everything on your white, brother, like some people will even squeeze your head, and I'll be like, you just have to do it, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they love you. Your
fans.
Sometimes it's not that convenient, but you just have to smile,
What do you think is something Nollywood is lacking that nobody's talking about now?
Lacking.
What area?
I feel Nollywood is actually growing, as in growing very well, like before. Before the growth was slow, but now all of a sudden it just peaked. You get so lacking. Yes, fine. There is everywhere, every aspect in every field in Nigeria is lacking a lot of things. I don't know if it's the state of the nation at the moment, but I feel Nollywood is doing well. I feel it's doing well, but maybe the cinema part. We have a lot of movies in the cinema now. We have a lot of producers, people that didn't know they could get to the cinema. The movies are doing well in the cinema now. We still have our platforms. The YouTube is still there. I think Netflix has some rules and regulations now. It's kind of difficult to enter Netflix, but I feel we should have more platforms. Yeah, I think we should have more, like the YouTube. We can have another platform that is not YouTube. We can be another thing. Then the cinema to the distribution, we should have more distributors, so that to avoid exploitation, Yeah.
Okay, so you just said now that you used to go to Eco Market to get stuff for your children, but it seems like you're a very, very private person. Like you're married, your kids. I don't even know your kids' name. We've not seen anything. We've not seen any Instagram posts. Why? What's going on?
You went through my page.
Yes, no, I was trying to look for something, a name or something.
Actually, I had to stop at a point. I used to post my kids and wives just to avoid the attention on me alone is even choking, not to talk of putting my whole family. There was a time I posted, I don't know, I can't remember if it was my mom's birthday or Popsy. Okay, there was a time I posted Popsy. Then another time I posted mom's birthday. Then maybe another time I posted one of my kids. Then maybe my wife. So I don't know how they did it. They now joined all the picture. I now check Google. Meet Yinka Salau's family. They don't put Popsy's picture with mom's, with my wife. I was like, what's up? They put different, the age that is not even my age. So I'm now being careful, yeah. So let me just be enjoying the stardom. Don't let me
bring my family.
Like anywhere I go to, they recognize me. Oh boy, this guy. Some take pictures, some points, So I just want my people to be free of
the whole attention.
Whatever they want to do, Let me just
Yes. So lastly, I saw you had a role. Lastly, you had a role in Ori the Rebirth. I saw the movie and I was like, yeah, that boyfriend that does not want to move on.
Yeah.
Why?
It's
Why? I know it's script. So then you got a call.
I've seen it 7 times.
You're that obsessed with yourself, or
no, not with myself, with the story, with the film itself. It's been long I saw not like I'm advertising already before people will say that I love all my other colleagues' movies, but that already is. I'm not the only one talking like this. Even Kabiyesi saw it and it was like, for the first time he saw a movie for 2 hours and he didn't press his phone.
Wow. The movie was good. It was really good. It was
glued to the screen. So even if I was not in the movie is good on its own, the story.
But 7 times is a lot too.
Yeah, not like I planned 7 times. I was at the premiere, then there was a time I was at home and my parents were they were bored, and my wife too, that this already that everybody's shouting. Even my pastor, I had to take all of them. We come and sit. I had to sit down and watch. Then the meet and greet. I didn't meet and greet 2 or 3 times for him. So I got to. Then there was a time I initiated him coming to meet His Imperial Majesty Oni. So I had to be there too to watch it. Do you get like that? So that was how I got to more. I didn't get tired. I didn't get tired. I was still enjoying it. And I can still watch it again.
Wow.
Really.
So is it that you got a call from Muyiwa Ademola saying, I have a particular role I want you to play in my upcoming movie? Or...
Yeah, the way he works, is the production manager that calls. So it's the production manager that called me that will need me on the set to come and play that role. I even thought, because I think there was a kind of challenge after the whole shoot. They shot maybe 4 hours. By the time they were done with editing, they had 4 hours. They were supposed to shoot. I think cinema takes 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. So they had to cut a lot. So when they said, before they released the movie, Muyiwa Ademola told me that you know, let they go away. I wanted maybe 4 hours. That they had 4 hours and they had to keep cutting, because you have to be careful. If they overcut you won't be able to get the story right. Yes. So they have to be careful of the scenes they will remove. So you can imagine that they had to sit with it in the studio with the editor, like go day and night. So when he said that, I was like, I'm fine, but I'm not the big Genevieve or something. That will not be. I'm sure they already cut my part. Nah, it will just be like, oh,
my part was really crucial in the movie.
Yeah, it was actually very necessary.
Was really necessary.
I didn't even know it was that necessary until I saw the movie, because that part one, he was not rich, so he was going to I think marry another lady, Shola Kusopo, also the part one Ori.
Yes.
So my part kind of explained how he got rich, because he got rich through the wife, a rich lady. So that my first scene when I was trying to propose to the childhood friend and everything, Wumi Dada.
Yes.
And then he came in, then I was like, that you actually brought your stuff into. It was your wife that married you, not like you married your wife.
Yes.
You had to come and be living with your wife. So he explained the transition from that broke guy to the rich guy.
Yeah.
Then the beauty of the fact that part that they were not able to get Muyiwa Ademola to use his head, but there was this person that there was like an alternative. But women that will not allow that alternative to be used.
Okay, now I've been seeing you at a lot of movie premieres. I saw you at Yemohlee, I saw you at Thieves, I saw you at Ori. Yes. So is it like a strategy to, like, put yourself out there, put yourself in people's faces? Because we've not been seeing you in like events like before.
Like that.
Exactly. Like, but now you're almost at like high profile events.
So the thing is, okay, for Ori, I was one of the cast, so I had to be at the premiere.
Yeah.
Then something happened around that time. I think we were supposed to do like a publicity kind of thing for the Ori. I couldn't make it. Muyiwa Ademola picked a date for us to meet at on the Highland to do like a shoot. So I couldn't make it. He was not very happy. So I was like, she to carry over. If I missed what's it called, the publicity shoot, I must not miss the premiere. So I had to be at the premiere, and it was fun. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Then Thieves, I was supposed to be one of the cast, so but I couldn't make it because I had some other jobs. So, and Eniola is my personal person, and I was like, okay, let me just make up by coming for the premiere, even though I couldn't make the movie itself. Then for which other Yemohlee, I actually really wanted to be part of it. It was a big project, but they didn't get in touch with me on time.
But I've seen you in a number of like YouTube movies, Yoruba, full-blown Yoruba, but I've not seen a lot of like full-blown English movies. Like, why?
Yeah, maybe because I don't really go for auditions, because most of this English, they do auditions, but they don't really know my ability. I spoke about ability and capability, then they always feel comfortable calling someone they already know, like they've seen what it.
That's not an issue that needs to be addressed in Hollywood. Like, sometimes people get tired of seeing like the same face.
Some of them they publicize their audition. It's not left for you to go. I said I've not been going for audition. It's not as if I should go for audition, they will not pick me. So I'm the one that didn't go for the audition. Yeah. So supposing I maybe went for the audition, they might have picked me.
If you were to choose now, between being a producer rather, and
an actor getting featured in other people's movie, I think I will prefer. Don't call me lazy. I will prefer being featured than production. Is not easy. It's not easy at all.
But producing movies now.
Before you produce, before the pre-production, the production itself, the post-production. It's crazy, man. Stress is always crazy, yeah.
Is there any upcoming projects that you have that you want to let your fans and
maybe I'm still going to produce, but this time around I'm not producing any kind of movie. I'm producing a very big and good one that will
cinema.
I'm not particular about cinema. I'm just.
What's your target?
Target like how?
Like you say you just want to like make a good movie regardless of like the
whether cinema, whether Netflix, good movie, picture, good story. Yeah, that's going to leave lasting memories. There's some movies on YouTube that are even way better than the ones we see
Yes.
on in the cinema. So
Definitely.
it's not cinema that makes your movie like top notch or interesting. Yes.
Okay, so now this one is going to be based off your looks and your physique and all of that. Do you get gigs because of your facial features, your body size, your height? You know, that's what people are going for now. Oh, we need a fine face. If
Even
it's
if
not
you can't
fine,
act, Tabby. Even if you can't deliver lines.
but appearance also plays a goal now. Plays a-
Yes, it's part of it, but you can be tall, you can be all good looking, and you're not giving the director what he wants, then waste of time. So I think it's a combination of everything. Like, you can deliver the lines, you can
but there's
actually
some people that
act
don't
that
have
part.
everything. Some people that are good actors, but facially,
Okay, for example, let me just, my brother, I'm not saying he's short or anything, Gabriel Afolayan. I'm taller than him.
Yeah.
But when it comes to acting, he
good.
kills it.
Yeah, I know.
Gabriel will play any part I'm going to play. And he's not as tall as myself. You play husband, you play boyfriend, you play the hard one, you play the soft character. So you can't use the height and the look as the premise for getting roles.
It's about
you
courage.
use more of the ability to carry the character they are casting the person for.
Okay.
Can it carry it? Can it deliver it? I can be like this and deliver the role of a king.
But if you go on X now, like there's this particular community where we judge, characters, and then
He helps. It's an edge. He gives an edge.
Role.
He gives an edge. I'm tall. I'm all good
And
looking.
you know that there's some people now. Let's say I'm sure you might have some fans that, but I'm not even falling in love with your acting. It's just your face, and because they like how you look, they always look forward to.
But really, if I come on stage and I'm supposed to be all angry and everything, I'm all good looking and I'm supposed to be angry, and I come and what's that we say like this? Will you like me? When I'm supposed to do his look is fine, and I'm acting like Momo.
But you cannot still totally rule that out.
You can rule it out. I'm not going to cast you even if you are the Mr. World and you can't deliver my lines and you can't deliver my character. What's the essence of the look? It works together, man. So you can say that again.
And that brings us to the end of today's segment. It's been fun. It's been exciting. I always want to do this. And obviously, we cannot be doing this without the help of Mr. Yinka Salau for gracing us with his presence and his ideas and, everything. But, it comes to an end. If I had the opportunity to keep on talking, trust me, I'll keep on talking. But it has to come to an end. But please, to keep the show running, don't forget, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and share this video. My name still remains Somi, and this is the Blunt Cut. Until next time, don't forget to stay bold, keep being hopeful, and keep the conversation running. Thank you. See you in the next video.